Thank y'all so much. I am so incredibly honored and humbled to receive the Resilience Award and to just be here in general. I was gonna wing it, but I want to say the right thing, so I wrote some things down. But what resilience means to me is getting through it even when it's hard. It's choosing hope in the face of doubt and strength when weakness would be easier. And that's definitely true, especially in my story, because not saying anything and kind of just letting it go would have probably made my life a lot easier. But a lot of things that I questioned, the biggest question was, what would Jesus do? And that's what I tried to live my life by every day. And thank you. And of course, I could never do what he did for me, but in order to live like him in any way would be just the best thing I could do. So I thought if my story could help at least save one girl, it would be worth it. My little sister, Avery, who is my best friend in the whole world, she was the biggest inspiration to me because the thought of that happening to her would just absolutely crush me. It would really upset me, and I never try to play, or I never want to be the victim, and it was hard for me at first to really tell my story how it really is, because I never wanted anyone to feel bad for me, and for it to look like I was trying to make you feel bad for me, because that's not at all what it is. What happened to me was completely unfortunate. It should have never happened. It completely altered my life, and it'll never be the same as it was. And although that is unfortunate, I think so much good has come from it, and that's what's most important to me for sure. But I do really want to say thank you to Independent Women's Forum, because I started talking when I was freshly 18, a little over 2 years ago. This happened my senior year of high school. My parents, who were just so upset with what happened, of course they supported me through it all and still do, but they let me decide on what I wanted to do. If I wanted to speak out, I would just have to wait until I'm 18 and make that decision. I tried to run from it. I'm not a public speaker. I always did good in school, but the only class I ever failed was public speaking. So, it definitely was not in my comfort zone. I used to cry in front of my class if I had to give a presentation, and, it wasn't, this is not what I thought I was going to be doing, basically. But hopefully I've gotten a lot better from the beginning. Thank you. Thank you so much. Or at least I hope I have. But I really just want to thank Independent Women's Forum. Y'all have really took me in from the beginning. They believed in me, they elevated my story, and they really just gave me the courage to keep going, and they helped me learn how to do what I'm doing. So I just want to thank them very much for that. They don't just talk about championing women, they live it, and I would not be here without them, for sure. Courage begets courage, and we've seen that firsthand as more and more girls continue to speak out and more stories come to light. It's unfortunate that all these girls are having to go through this. My story is definitely not unique. It's happening all across the country. We saw it last summer when we went on the Our Body, Our Sports bus tour, where we went to 30 states in 30 days, which was amazing. We got to talk to athletes and parents and coaches all across the nation and really just get to speak with them and see and hear what's going on, because this is happening everywhere, which is why it's so important for us to continue to do what we're doing and really target these state laws, because at the end of it, that's really what determines a lot of it. Like I said, it's been a little over 2 years now. I've done a lot since then. Independent Women's Forum, I really never even left the South, I'm going to be honest. I stayed in North Carolina, all the time I never left. So my first time on a plane, I flew to New York right after I graduated and was on Fox News in studio. And that was also the first time my dad had flown. So it's just been crazy. The opportunities that I've gotten and the things I've gotten to see, it's just been unreal. And I'm incredibly thankful for all of you here today, because we would not be able to do it without you. So I just want to thank you all very much for that. But to everyone who's ever felt overlooked or outnumbered or underestimated, let this be a reminder that you are stronger than you think, and you are not alone. Recently, I was under a civil rights battle for 9 months with my university because I questioned a man using the women's bathroom with me. I got kicked out of my sorority and was under legality for 9 months. I wouldn't have been able to fight that if it wasn't for Independent Women's Forum, who helped me through it all. It was such a rough time, but this past January, I actually won that case. Yeah. Which all the odds were against me. I never thought, my lawyer didn't even think we were going to win, being honest. Like, the judge had pronouns, so I thought I was really outnumbered. But the Lord really just, I had so many people praying for me, and I pray every day that he just speaks through me and just watches over me and keeps me going through my life. So I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for my faith. That's what gets me through, and my family and my friends and Independent Women's Forum, who I've just met some of the most incredible people through it, and that's probably one of the best things through it all, is just the people that I've gotten to meet along the way. So I just want to thank you all for being here. God bless America and all who defends her. Thank you so much.